you're probably aware, we formed a national task force against scams in Fiji. It's been running for about I think 6 months now, I think. But out of that, it again talks to the need to have secure channels. Whilst digital finance is of course of great benefit to us all, it's fraught with its own challenges. And from that task force, the police have activated their own Empire task force, which is great. We're now having prosecutions in that space. And so with these kind of documents and perspectives, hopefully for those of you in the industry, they can start thinking about what else can we do to make the platforms more efficient and more safer. Certainly from the government perspective, I think our biggest job is to actually improve connectivity in the country. That is a very clear focus for the Ministry of Communications at the moment. Hopefully we can start rolling out additional towers into areas that are unconnected, so we can start moving ahead on that front, to sort of just ensure that as the offerings in technology improve, we also improve connectivity, which is probably one of the things that I would be very surprised if it didn't come up in the customer survey, the need for better connectivity across our beloved country. The digital revolution is of course now an undeniable force which will continue to reshape every facet of our lives, and of course including the way we transact. In 2021, about 1.4 billion adults were unbanked globally, without an account at a financial institution or through a non-bank provider. At that time, 4.9 people did not have access to online connectivity. As of last year, it was estimated that 3.6 billion people are not connected to the online world. This bridging of the digital divide is good news because it means that more and more people are being connected, and we can safely assume, even with this report, that more people now have access to such digital opportunities, including digital financial services, than in previous years. For Fiji, in partnership with the Telecommunications Authority of Fiji and our ICT sector, the government is steadfast in its commitment to expand broadband access throughout Fiji to underserved and unconnected communities. I have to apologize, we have been a bit slow, but be rest assured that we are really working hard to try and get this going. We are also exploiting the advancements in technology, such as the introduction of low Earth orbiting satellites, such as Starlink, the anticipated increase in submarine cable networks with the Tambua and Bulikula cables, and the upcoming Regional Internet Exchange Point IXP, in addition to our own Fiji IXP. The World Bank defines digital financial services as financial products and services, including payments, transfers, savings, credit, insurance, securities, financial planning, and account statements that are delivered via a digital platform or electronic platform, such as e-money, initiated either online or on a mobile phone, payment cards, and a regular bank account. And as highlighted in the report, we see how it empowers individuals to conduct their financial transactions, even people like me, access to financial products, and are able to manage their finances more efficiently and effectively. This in turn promotes financial inclusion by reaching the underserved market segments and drives innovation in the financial sector. With 1,104 respondents surveyed across the 4 divisions, this insightful report provides a number of important considerations for all stakeholders in this important ecosystem. Firstly, is the increased adoption of DFS. This is encouraging, and the government remains committed to continue to provide an enabling and equitable and conducive and, more important, safe digital environment. We also see the dominant use of mobile wallets and the need for reliable, accessible and stable connectivity. I am encouraged to note that 53.5% of the respondents for this report were female. And we will continue to prioritize the meaningful participation of women and our marginalized community. Last month, we saw the launch of the Women Entrepreneurs Finance Code, which is, when implemented, will remove or hopefully remove existing barriers. Second, with the increased use of these digital tools, the providers of these tools, be it private sector or government, must ensure that cybersecurity is embedded in the design of these tools and not an afterthought. This is fundamental, and the tools need to be tested thoroughly before being deployed. At a national level, we have laws such as the Cybercrime Act, which combats cybercrimes and promotes international collaboration, as we see that most of these cyber-enabled crimes are transboundary in nature. We saw in the news how a $249 a month global phishing service was used by hackers, was taken down after a 3-year global enforcement operation. The scam involved cybercriminals around the world, with 2,000 cybercriminals subscribing to that service. Law enforcement officials from 19 countries have shut it down. Government is taking steps to accede to the Budapest Convention, which is the only international instrument to combat cybercrime and for swift international cooperation. We have the Anti-Scam Task Force, which I mentioned, and that was enabled last year, and which continues to ensure that we try and mitigate and address the adverse impacts of scams. To ensure that we continue to bolster our cyber defenses, we are undertaking a second cybersecurity maturity model assessment in the country. This specific assessment is a tool designed for countries and was developed by University of Oxford, and it intends to holistically review our cybersecurity posture and areas that we need to work on, given the evolving threat in that landscape. In fact, Fiji was one of the first countries to globally use this tool in 2015. However, given the evolving nature of the threat landscape, this second assessment is timely. Thirdly, for our people to be able to harness the opportunities that these digital tools offer, we will continue to invest in comprehensive digital and financial literacy programs that equip Fijians with the knowledge and confidence to navigate the complexities of digital finance.
Puluvinaka, I am Vijay Narayan. Thank you for making Fiji Village your #1 media website. This is based on the latest independent Tablet survey results. And Google Analytics also puts us as having average monthly page views as high as 3 million. Here at Fiji Village, we stand with you during the good times and dreadful ones, in moments of joy and moments of sorrow, in the darkest times and during our biggest triumphs and celebrations, when you need a helping hand or when you just need to be heard. We stand for truth, integrity, fairness, and justice. We aim to deliver the most balanced, fair, and factual news to you. We are here for you and always will be. And Stay tuned, the all-new Fiji Village app is coming soon.